Alrighty, this is Rent a Girlfriend, chapter 188 and 189 because I missed last week because I was on, I guess you could call it a vacation. I wasn't really on vacation, I was just out of town, but, I couldn't really record, didn't have a best spot for it. So I'm just gonna do 188 and 189 just in the same video. Um, Basically, in 188, this will be like really dumbed down since I missed last week, and it's 188 plus 188 wasn't that very important of a chapter, more of setup, just like this chapter was, and every other chapter ever. But anyways, 188 starts off with Kazuya, saying goodbye to his grandma while his mom picked her up and was bringing her home. Kazuya, thought back to a bunch of things his grandma was ridiculing him about, man, you should do your dishes, or you're gonna have Chizuru be doing them, and blah 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 blah. Uh, and Kazuya has a bunch of flashbacks to, he has a miniature flashback to his talk with Kibe. Then he, he's sitting there, just, he's like, you know what, it's a perfect time to go confess. He goes up the staircase, Chizuru walks out in her, Ichinose, kind of ordeal with the glasses and what the fuck is that hairstyle where she got like the two braided things that go down her back? I don't know what the hell it's called, but that little, she's got the glasses where she is when she's, at college as Chizuru Ichinose. Anyways, Kazu was about to, he was like, so Kazu goes to talk to something, and, Chizuru completely avoids him. She just, like, dead silent, just whoosh, runs past him. Kazu is like, oh, what did I do? He starts freaking out, panicking that he did something wrong, maybe, the trip, and he's like, anyways, then, Kazuya decided, like, it's the day of the trip, right? We just skip all the way to the day of the trip. The trip comes, Chizuru's there, everybody's there, they get ready to leave, and, Chizuru's being, absolute best girl Chizuru, just doing what she does. I don't really know how to explain it. Um, and, Kazuya is, he's there next to Chizuru, and, I think he goes to say something to her, and, Ruka comes up, and, oh yeah, they forgot Ruka was coming on the trip with them. Whoa. But then, not only that, we find out that both Kibe and I forgot the dude's name. The guy that Ruka, when Ruka was first introduced, he was the one that rented Ruka out, and that Ruka eventually just like, thank you for renting me in front of Kazuya. Her, yeah, I forgot her name. I forgot his name. That guy, he's also coming on the trip. Both of them are coming on the trip. And that's kind of where 188 ends. 188, Kazuya also has, I guess, this mental thought of Chizuru at the beach that they're going to. I love this quote right here. And that's so fine, it destroys all sense of reason. Anyways, back to the chapter review. Bam, 189. 189 starts off in directly where 188 left off. We see Kibe and the other dudes, I forgot his name. They're there. And I'm pretty sure, what's his name? I forgot his name. Absolute loser, right? Him. He, recognizes Ruka and Chizuru, and he's panicking. Kazuya is panicking. They both have that stupid dumb face on. He seems to bring up Ruka, and, what's her name? Grandma, Nagomi. She's like, oh, we all know each other. That's perfect. And, then, right, the dude forgot his name, right, goes and asks Kazuya for a bathroom break, right? They go to the bathroom together. What's his name? Kibe doesn't need to go, but they go, right? And they start to go to the bathroom, and, they really just have a conversation. He's like, what the fuck is Ruka doing here? And Kazuya is like, see, after the whole, trial girlfriend, no, he doesn't want to bring up the trial girlfriend part because, they'll get him killed. So he tells him that Chizuru and her met up afterwards and they became good friends. Kazuya, you fucking dumbass. Anyways, And, he's telling them that they became friends and that we're just not gonna mention the rental girlfriend part and none of that. And he begs and he's like, oh, obviously I'm not gonna fucking mention that shit. And then Kibei decides to come on and walk in. He's like, well, it turns out jerking off all morning does make you have to pee. And they're both just like, what the fuck? It's like, I read that somewhere. It's like, what the fuck? Anyways, we get on the train. All right. Alright, and then, they're going onto the train, alright, and Grandma's all happy, she's really happy, and, Kazuya, and I think the other dude, forgot his name, just absolute loser, I'm more for that for now, remember, is like, they comment how happy she is, then Kazuya has a little talk with Ruka about, don't be my girl, don't be all super clingy and go with the whole girlfriend spiel on this trip. Ugh. And she's like, I know when I can act, when I can. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, fucking Rook. I just. Ow. Damn that. Oh, I hit like a nerve. Oh, that feels weird. Anyways, and then Kazuya's in the back of the train, and he's having a little panic attack, and Chizuru comes on in, and, they have a little talk, have a nice little talk. Chizuru gives back, like, this boxed ring that I'm pretty sure Grandma Nagome gave her back in the hospital. Who knows when. Alright. And Kazuya says that he'll give it back to his grandma, telling him that Chizuru is not ready for that kind of not commitment. What is it? Is it too much pressure on Chizuru at the current moment? And she'll like to wait a little longer. So she gives that back to Kazuya. Kazuya is like, thinks back of how much pressure is on Chizuru, and he is proud of it. And then Chizuru, and Kazuya's also freaking out about, apologizing about bringing her on the trip and being, making it a lot of pain in the ass, and he's panicking and having trouble, and, Chizuru gets down and says, it's okay, we'll ride this out, me and you together, and it's like, oh, yeah! She just has this cute little face, it's like, oh! And that's, where 189 ends. Maybe I just like this so damn much, because I'm such a Chizuru simp, huh? Anyways, that's about the chapter. We'll pick up next week with hopefully a normal chapter review. But I don't know. This actually will be uploaded early because it's only Monday right now. Yet the chapter is here, so who knows? Peace.